Hi guys, and welcome back to another video Gaming with the Powers. I'm Jake, and today guys, I'm going to be bringing you another solo playthrough of Skytear Horde. Bringing this playthrough to you guys today because Skytear Horde just announced via one of the updates on their campaign that May 2nd, launching May 2nd, is going to be their new standalone expansion, guys, called Skytear Horde Monolith. This should be on your screen right now to the side over here, guys. Watch it probably over that way. Taking a look at their new campaign. This is going to be on GameFound starting May 2nd. Again, this is going to be a standalone expansion to the game, adding in 8 new decks, so 4 new Horde decks and 4 more hero decks. Again, it's going to be the same clans, so you're not getting 4 new clan decks. It's like the blue clan, the yellow clan, the red clan, and the green deck. It's just going to give you more heroes and more cards in those decks to have more variability, you want to say. But then they also have a new mechanic called the Monolith mechanic. So I'll be doing a video on that, talking about that a little more in depth when that actually comes out. But for today, guys, we're going to be looking at some promo content, right? So I'm going to be showing you guys the Nupten Clan, which is the yellow clan. They are a promo deck that came in the Kickstarter campaign, and we're going to be doing this on Nightmare difficulty, right? We're going to take the difficulty up a notch, and I'm going to be showing you the Predator Clan, okay? So this is the hardest clan, or the Predator Horde deck, I'm sorry. This is the hardest Horde deck that comes in the game. This is a standard deck that comes in the game. It's not a promotional deck, but we're going to take a look at this on Nightmare difficulty and see how challenging it is. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump to the table where I got everything set up, ready to play. Alright guys, so I got everything set up here for my solo playthrough of Skytear Horde. Again, I'll be playing as the Nupten Clan, which is the yellow clan, alright. And so before I get started, guys, again, just want to say I do apologize for our lighting in these past videos and these next couple of videos, guys. I'm trying a bunch of different things out to try and find the best lighting for you. If you guys have any recommendations, please go ahead and put that down in the comment box below. But really what I'm trying to avoid, guys, is the lights that are directly above the table and our setup here. They just, even if I turn them sideways or whatever, it still causes a glare on the top-down view. And it's always like in this area. And it's really upsetting because this is like the middle of the play area. And so what I'm trying to do is I bought some lights, and I'm trying to play with the lights off and illuminate this area. So number one, you can kind of see the cards and everything and dice a little more clear, and things are a little bit more crisper. But also that way you don't have a giant glare on the middle of the field, and I don't have to really worry about glare at all. So this is my little synopsis about the lights. But let's go ahead and jump right into this playthrough, guys. So I'm using the Executioner's Den, which is Habarat's Castle. Okay, so this says exhaust, pay 1 mana, and ally gains 1 attack for the remainder of the turn, then another ally gains +1 armor for the remainder of the turn, okay? We are fighting the Beast Lord today, guys, so he actually has 3 different versions of himself, level 1, 2, and 3, so I'll talk about him when he gets popped out. And then, of course, guys, like I said, we are playing Nightmare difficulty, so it's going to have a 1, 2, 0, and 1, all right? So let's go ahead and do the setup. So the card says each minion will gain +1 health, and then the Onikai and Radamil minions are going to gain an extra health. Man. So let's go ahead and give 2. That's 1. The Onikai gain 2, and then this gains 1. Alright, the Yetnar minions. Alright. And then let me go ahead and shuffle my deck, and let's go ahead and draw some cards. So I don't know how I feel about this Nightmare difficulty, guys. The hard mode is pretty difficult by itself. So I wonder how challenging this Nightmare difficulty is going to be, and I want to see how hard this Predator Horde deck is. So the Predator Horde deck, guys, is going to give you a bunch of just animals and, you know, your predators, dinosaurs, things like that. So you can see on the portal card, there's like a guy riding like a velociraptor. On the divider, you see like a snake with wings, almost looking very intense and scary. So we'll see how tough this really is. So that's my 5 cards there. And let's see what I got. All right, so starting off, I get an Echo Dervish. Mana cost of 3, attack of 3, health of 1. Echo Dervish gains +1 armor for each neighbor, and this has elusive 1. So elusive 1 is whenever they attack, they can move into another lane for free if available. So that's going to be a must keep right there. I got Shadows of Death, mana cost of 1. A monster in a lane gains -2 attack for the remainder of the turn and draw a card. That's not bad. I have Mind Control for 6. Gain control of a non-epic monster. That monster is now considered an ally. Place it in a free lane. Echoed Saboteur. The monster engaged with this Echoed Saboteur gains -1 for the remainder of the turn. And it also has elusive 1, and it says right there, after striking a monster for the first time, this ally may move within 1 lane. Attack of 2, health of 2, and then I have another Shadow of Death. I think I'm going to keep this Shadow Death cards because it's only 1 mana. I basically get to draw a card and reduce a monster's attack by 2. Alright, so that is all of my cards. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right in, guys. So I'm going to go to the refresh phase and gain 4 mana. I don't have any exhausted cards right now, and then let's go ahead and give the Horde deck a shuffle and see what we got. So, man, that Mind Control is looking nice for 6 mana, though. That's pretty hefty. Might hold on to that. All right. So we're only summoning 1 Horde monster, so let's jump right in. Whoa, we got an epic monster right off the bat. So this is the Young Carnivore. So I'm getting +1 mana for them. They are an epic monster. They have Heroic 2, where if this monster has any negative health, this gains +2 attack. All right. And then it has Trample, deal excess damage to the castle. All right, attack of 2, health of 5. Man. All right. So on to me, because we would compact all the cards. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna spend 2, going down to 3. Play this Echoed Saboteur. All right. So I think I'm going to spend 3, 1, 2, and 3, and just play the Echo Dervish in that lane. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. So we are going into the Treachery phase. All right. So this is a Treachery card. So it says deal 1 damage to the ally engaged with the boosted monster. So that is very unfortunate. The Echoed Saboteur. And then we're now going to go ahead and go into the fight phase. So these guys are going to attack. So I'm dealing 2 damage to the Young Carnivores. He's only dealing 1 because it's -1 attack for the remainder of the turn. But that is enough to destroy the Echoed Saboteurs. So they're destroyed. And then these would attack. So she is dealing 3 damage to the portal. She would have gained +1 armor, but it didn't really go into effect. That is the end of that turn. So that's the alliance phase, guys. All right, or that's the fight phase. I'm sorry. Then we go into the pillage phase. So I'm pillaging 3, 6 cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. And then we are now going to the end phase. So the gate is not destroyed. Rotate 90 degrees. And we're good. So I do not have more than 7 cards. So going back up top to gain mana. So I'm at 4 mana. All right. I have no exhausted cards right now. We're going to go ahead and summon Horde cards. So we're summoning 2 Horde cards in here. All right. So we have Uteshi Swarm. Okay. This is going to be a spell. So it says Zephyrite minions gain +3 health. All right. Sheesh. Zephyrite minions gain +3 health. An alliance player loses 1 mana. Oh my goodness. And that's all it is right there. Okay. And then we have the Hypnotic Gaze, which is an attachment. Okay. It says the Yetnar minion gain 3 health. Woo-wee. Oh my goodness. Guys, these minions about to get out of control. So 3 health. And then it says attach Hypnotic Gaze to the strongest monster. If an effect would damage the attached monster, discard this card and reduce that damage to 0. So this will say attach to the strongest monster. All right, so this will be the Young Carnivores. All right. So those are the 2 Horde cards. We've compacted everything. All right, now to the Alliance phase, which is me. So I think what I'm going to do, this dude gets +2 attack. Remember that because he has the Heroic 2. All right, anytime he has any damage, he gets +2 attack. Think what I'm going to do is spend 1 mana and play Shadow of Death. So a monster in a lane gains -2 attack for the remainder of the turn. Draw a card. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this dice away and get rid of that. And I will get to draw a card, which is another Echo Dervish. Okay? Need to engage some of these minions. Okay? So I'm going to engage the Zephyrite minions. Alright? Well, actually, no. I'm going to gain the Onikai minions. Alright? So I'm going to engage the Onikai minions here. And then we're going to go into the Treachery phase. Well, actually, I'm going to spend 1 more and play Shadow of Death on the Onikai minions, reducing their attack by 2 and drawing a card. So I get an Echoed Saboteur. All right. So they are going to have -2 attack for the remainder of the turn. So boom and boom. All right. And then now we're going to go ahead into the Treachery phase. So this is another Treachery card. Deal 1 damage to the ally engaged with the boosted monster. Golly. So destroyed. This card is destroyed, unfortunately. And then now we go into the fight phase. So he is dealing 2 damage to my portal. This guy is right here. So 2 damage on my portal. He deals nothing to my portal. So this will basically just go away. He'll get his 2 attack back. And then now we go into the pillage phase. All right, so monsters on the lane you're going to pillage. So that's 8, 9, and 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. And then the end phase. So the portal was not destroyed. Rotated 90 degrees. I don't have more than 7 cards. Back up top to the refresh phase. So I'm gaining 4 mana, put me at 5. Ready all my exhausted cards, which is none. And now we're going to summon Horde card, which is 0. This guy would have gone back into the back lane. And then we are going to go to the Alliance phase. All right, well, I think I'm going to spend all 5. Summon the Echoed Saboteur there. Well, actually, no. I'm going to do the Echo Dervish there, Echoed Saboteur there. So the Echo Dervish is going to get +1 armor for each neighbor. And then what I'm going to do is bring in the Onikai minions, all right? Now we're going to go to the Treachery phase. So the monster on the left is gaining +2 attack for the remainder of the turn. So he's getting 4. All right, so he's at 6, and now we're going to do some battle. So I'm dealing 3, he's dealing 5 to me, so we both die. All right, and this Hypnotic Gaze won't take an effect because it says if an effect would damage the attached monster. All right, so the effect is not damaging the attached monster. I get to draw a card, which is a Strike Terror. So mana cost of 2, put a non-epic monster on top of the outsider, draw a card. This Echo Dervish is destroyed. And then now we're going into the next lane. So we're both dealing 2 and 2. So the Onikai minions will go back to 0. The Echoed Saboteur is destroyed. And I get to draw a card, which is a Storm Phalanx. So mana cost of 3. When I play this card, I get to rebuild 2, which is put cards back in my discard back to the bottom of my deck. And then I can exhaust this card. A monster engaged with Storm Phalanx gets -1 attack. It's not bad. All right. Now we're going to the pillage phase, guys, where we're pillaging 10 cards again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think this is going to be an L, unfortunately, guys. And then we are going to the end phase. The portal was not destroyed. And now we're back up top to the refresh phase. So 4. Okay, unexhausted card. We are summoning 1 Horde card. The Kyanite Lava Eruptor. So the Onikai minions get +2 attack. All right. And attach it to the Onikai during the pillage phase. Deal 1 damage to an ally. All right. Now we're up to me, so I'm going to spend 3, going down to 1 to play the Storm Phalanx. And then I'm going to spend 1 mana to exhaust my castle, and ally gains +1 attack for the remainder of the turn. The other ally will gain an armor, but I don't have another one, okay? So that is 3 attack. Let's see here. I'm just going to engage the Zephyrite minions, exhaust them to do -1. -1 attack for the remainder. No, it just gets a permanent -1. Okay, that's good. He's gonna die anyway, so. And then, I could play him, so I get to rebuild 2. Take 2 cards from the discard pile, put them on the bottom of my deck. My nice deck here. And then we're gonna go to the treachery phase, because that's all I got. So this monster is getting +1 attack, so he's back at 4 anyway. And now we're going to resolve. So I'm dealing 3 damage to him, okay? So 3 damage to him, and then he was dealing 4. So I take 1, and 3 is coming on my portal, or my castle, sorry. So my castle, and this guy is dead. All right, he's dead. That stays there. And then we go into the pillage phase. So I'm pillaging 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys. Well, that is my entire deck. And that is the game, okay? Well, whew. Well, look, that Nightmare. Let's talk about first impressions, okay? Nightmare difficulty is no joke. I got snowballed very bad with all of the minions, and I really had no way to control them. Maybe I should have been trying to attack the minions instead of trying to just let them be, because they ran through my deck pretty quickly. But let's talk about the Nupten Clan. I kind of like them so far. Like, I saw a lot of cards were able to... I kind of got, I feel, tricked a little bit with the rebuild cards. So like the cards where you could have like rebuild, take your cards from the discard and put them back at the bottom of your deck. I kind of felt like, oh, I don't have to worry about the minions at all because I can just rebuild my cards back. So let them discard cards. But the minions quickly got out of hand and snowballed on me. I definitely like this mind control card. Maybe I should have discarded that at the end. But they're pretty cool. The Predators, man, woof. They got some nasty cards. And they are pretty tough. But I'm going to go ahead, guys, and I think what I'm going to do is do another playthrough of this tomorrow with the hard mode and not the nightmare difficulty, and kind of see how that goes with the Predator deck and see if I can do any better. But alright, guys, well, look, this is the Nupten Clan. This is the nightmare mode. I got demolished. This is the Predator Horde deck. Again, I'm definitely going to be back tomorrow with another playthrough, guys, to see if we can do better on the hard difficulty. But, alright, guys, that's all I got. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and subscribe to our channel. We got a giveaway going on right now, lasting until April 22nd, guys. Be sure to go ahead and check out that video. I'm going to go ahead and link it somewhere up here. But that's all I got. Y'all have a great one. Bye.